So how does this actually work? How do I get my bonus tokens? And why do you want them? Well, I hope answering some of those questions says you would want a lot of them, because there's a good chance, based on the design of the system, for them to go up in value. We think we've covered most any angle possible to ensure increasing value. So first thing, how do you get them? Make your monthly payment as a bronze member for each business center you hold, and you'll get the equivalent value of our bronze ingot. So if today the bronze ingot was trading at $1 each, you pay your $97 fee for each business center you own. You'll get your 97 bronze ingots 30 days after the refund period ends. One of the painful lessons we learned previously is if people pay with a credit card and try and charge back, you kind of don't want to give them the coins before you actually are sure that the company has the funds, because capturing them back is a big admin headache. So you prefer not to do that. So in our case, you said we'll deliver them 30 days after your refund period ends. Next slide. Second reason of how this, of why you want these bonus gifts: when you make your silver, gold, diamond, platinum, legacy level payments, you'll get the equivalent value of those ingots, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and legacy, after the 30-day refund period ends. So as I said, there's a different token for every single level. Next slide. Then once you have them, they're sitting in your wallet. We have a multi-token wallet that's connected in the back office, and they'll be there, and it's a real wallet. These are not fake database entry coins in your back office. It's a real wallet with real tokens. So then what you can do with them, save them and wait for them to go up in value from the mining proceeds. Or if you decide, hey, I got in early and I'm happy that I would like to sell a little bit of mine, great, sell them through our exchanges to get Bitcoin or fiat currency, cash. Obviously, we would encourage people to hold them, because every coin is backed by mining and bullion, so the amount of Bitcoin and bullion backing the coins will go up and will create additional value for people. Next slide. Another reason for doing it this way, some people are worried, what happens if the governments outlaw cryptocurrency? Or the markets are going to crash because the government is doing something negative for cryptocurrency. Well, since we back every token with bullion, if that was going to happen, then you can get your claim for your percent of the bullion account. What that means is every token has a serial code that can be redeemed for its value against whatever the reserve bullion is in the bullion account. So you'll get your legal amount of bullion in exchange for your tokens if for some reason they could never be traded. So that's a good protection for our members. Next slide. Another big concern people had, and you've read about this and you've seen this with other systems and coins, some hacker stealing your coins. Somebody comes in and accesses your account somehow and gets your tokens. If somebody sends your Bitcoin somewhere, you have no way to get it back. Well, the Affluence Network tokens have the ability to be canceled and reissued if a hacker was to break in and steal your hard-earned tokens. There are multiple layers of security. The back office has two-factor authentication, presuming you turn it on, and then the wallets also have additional two-factor authentication. So breaking into the wallet is a pretty difficult thing. But the key point is each token has a hidden serial code, and if necessary, they could be canceled, and then new tokens could be reissued with new serial numbers back to the proper owner. So your coins and your crypto tokens are protected. Next slide. Moving out of the descriptive material on the business, so we've covered internet marketing tools and software. We covered the affiliate marketing portion or the network marketing portion of the business. The third piece is your bonus cryptocurrency. And if you think about it, with your bonus cryptocurrency alone, you have the ability, effectively, your membership is free because you're getting the equivalent amount of money in your bonus tokens. So some people might choose to look at this as, yes, I have all these cool tools that I can use to make money. I can also make money as an affiliate, and as a bonus, I have a $97 a month plus potentially a $147 a month plus a $197 a month plus a $247 a month crypto token savings program, because every month out of my commission, I am getting these tokens and my balances will continue to grow and grow and grow. Now, so that's what's in the business. So let's talk about schedule a little bit. We have 6 phases for the launch and release of the system. Where we are now is the alpha phase. So if you sign into your back office, you'll see, I believe, at least what I checked before, I think I was in yesterday, there were 14 softwares that you could click on and use, and some number of training that you can access. Not everything else is turned on. That's why we call it the alpha phase. You can get in, you can use it, you can gain benefit, you can start enrolling people and everything. And that through March 20th at present will keep the alpha phase going. There's a reason for the dates, because when you get to the next slide, there are some bonuses for working with us to get through these various phases. But the key point is alpha, everything is not there. So sending in support tickets saying, why are there only 14 softwares when you promised me 25 is not productive during the alpha phase. Next phase, after March 20th, is the beta phase. We're still adding pieces, but the system will be basically done that day. And that starts March 20th. And during that period, we'll be adding more and more people and doing things like stress testing the system and verifying that support works the way it's supposed to work, and those kinds of things, making sure that all the software works exactly the way it's supposed to work, because it's a big job. When you access any of the software products, you do them through your back office. It's a single login. So you click the button and it takes you to the software. So from that perspective, there's a little bit of integration work that has gone on, I should say a lot, to make all that work. And during beta, all the final bugs and kinks will be worked out. Then, I didn't put an end date for beta. Beta phases typically run a month to 2 months. We'll see how things are going, and we'll give everybody notice in the back office. There's news bulletins in the back office that talk about this. After beta comes the grand launch. That's when we're happy, everybody's happy, it's all working fine, and we unleash this to the world and presume we can get 100,000 people to sign up quickly and the thing's not going to break. That's the idea. That's what beta is supposed to be, to make sure when you go to grand launch and you have everybody wanting to sign up that the systems all work. Then the next level after that will be the legacy level when we hit 100,000 members, and we'll make a big deal, probably be a countdown as we get close to the number with big clocks and countdown timers and things like that, because we'll make a big deal of that for our members. And then there's 2 other phases that are part of the business. One is Shop TAN, Shop theAffluence.Network, which will be our online marketplace. Remember, if you've paid attention to any of the cryptocurrency businesses that have components to them, one way to increase value is make sure you can spend the tokens. Make sure you can do something more than sell them when you have them. So by having an online marketplace, people have a place to spend their tokens. Therefore, they will want to keep them because they want to buy stuff. And the final phase, we have TAN Lifestyle, which is healthy living and helping the planet. So that'll be something that'll get rolled out later. So that's the launch phases. The key dates are, we're in alpha now, and it'll go through at least March 20th, and then we'll move to beta, and then approximately 6 weeks later would be my plan, that will go to grand launch and really unleash this on the world. Next slide, please. Now, what are the bonuses for each phase? As I said, in the beginning of the schedule, alpha means everything's not there. So since everything's not there, there's still huge value for your $97. But to reward you for positioning yourself in front, which actually means you position yourself in front of a very good income earning opportunity, we will also give you 30 bronze ingots for every dollar you spend. So when you pay your 97 bucks, that means you get 2,910 bronze ingots during alpha phase. Beta phase, you get 20 for 1. Goes down because when we're at beta, virtually everything is already there. So your 97 value is huge, but still everything's not 100% perfect yet. And for participating in beta and being an early adopter, you're going to get a reward of 20 for 1 on the bronze ingots. So you're going to get 1,940 bronze crypto tokens during beta. And then for the grand launch in that month, the entire month of the grand launch, people will get 10 for 1 bronze ingots. So they'll get 970 for their $97. Then after that period, the price will be based, on the marketplace and how much mining we have and the like, and it should be significantly higher than what these prices work out to. The legacy level, there's no extra bonus. Being in the legacy level by itself will be your bonus. When we launch Shop the Affluence Network, you get discount vouchers. And when we launch the TAN lifestyle system, you get a free trial and travel bonuses as part of it. One other additional point, if you reach silver in alpha or beta, we will also give you a 0.999 pure silver round bullion coin that looks like the silver ingot design. So you get a keepsake silver bullion coin that is representative of the silver ingot. Next slide. So you have 3 ways to get paid. This is our last slide. The choice should be pretty simple. You have the ability to learn through the courses and get the software tools to enable you to earn from those. You have a multi-tiered affiliate program that you can earn money from. And you have our very own, the Affluence Network, crypto tokens that will increase in value and you can earn from those. So essentially, doing this will make your involvement virtually cost-free if you're willing to put in a little effort. And if you're willing to put in a lot of effort, the sky is the limit on how much you can earn. So with that, I'd say we would love to see you on the inside of the Affluence Network. Thank you.
Great job, Dan. I really appreciate you doing the presentation today. I've been having my cough and sneezing attacks like a madman here while you were presenting, but that was fantastic. Thank you for explaining that exactly how I see it.
Perfect. Thank you, Troy. I learned from the master, and I have a little bit of experience doing this. Some of you know me personally and have seen me do presentations, and if you haven't, I like to do this kind of stuff. And like I said, working with Troy and Jack over the last number of months has been a pleasure, and learning how this works as we put it together. It's a masterpiece in the making. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dan. Excellent presentation. And thank you, Troy. I also want to thank all of you that joined us on the webinar this morning, as well as those of you who may be watching it on replay later. I look forward to getting to know you and working with you inside of the Affluence Network. With that, I'll wish you a good day and bring this webinar to an end.
That would be good. And anybody has any specific questions, because I know we went over, those of you who are customers to Jack and Troy who are on this, you know how to get a hold of them. For those who know me personally through my previous association, you know how to get a hold of me. So looking forward to working with everybody and helping everybody achieve all the success they'd like to achieve through working with us in the Affluence Network.